here's the sad truth. All men are not created equal. When I was 4 years old, I learned that some kids have more power than others. But that won't hold me back. If anything, it pushes me to do better. That's one huge supervillain! An extraordinary child was born who radiated light. After that, reports of people with superpowers popped up across the globe. No one knew what was causing these quirks. Before long, the supernatural became the totally normal. Dreams a reality. The world became a superhuman society, with about 80% of the population possessing some uncanny ability. Our streets looked like scenes from comic books. As cities swirled with chaos and confusion, a new profession dominated our collective consciousness. It was an age of heroes. Oh, nice! Way to go, Death Arms!
The punching hero! I wish I had a quirk that made me super strong.
Everyone, please stay back. This area is far too dangerous.
Whoa, the rescue specialist Backdraft is here? He'll make sure we're okay.
This guy must be pretty desperate to go full monster in the middle of the city. Do you know what happened? Just some amateur. Stole someone's bag and then got himself cornered. A quirk like that and he's just a petty thief. I got held up. Train's out. Another villain. I'm not sure when I'm gonna make it into the office.
Get away from me or I'll break your tooth back!
Oh, this is gonna be good! It's Kamui Woods! He may be new, but he's making a big name for himself!
One look at that dopey grin and I know what you are. A fanboy.
Sorta.
Assault, robbery, and illegal use of powers during rush hour traffic. You are the incarnation of evil.
There! His special move!
Come on, Tree Man, show us something flashy.
The preemptive?
Finding lacquer chain prison!
Canyon Cannon!
Piece of cake for the world's next hottest hero. Hi there, everyone. I'm Mount Lady. And you don't have to worry about this bomb anymore.
Wait, she's getting all the credit?
With the rise of superpowers came an explosive increase in criminal activity. While governments were stuck trying to figure out how to reform laws with quirks in mind, courageous people started performing heroic acts to keep our cities safe, protecting us against villains who abused their powers for evil. With overwhelming public support, heroes found an official place as peacekeepers overseen by the government. Those who performed the best were paid the most and got all the fame and glory. Their careers depended on their ability to stay in the spotlight. Gigantification, huh? Well, she's definitely got the looks and attitude to be a crowd favorite, and her quirk is really showy, but it'll be kind of hard for her to get around much in the city without damaging lots of things. That means she might not be very useful.
What's that, fanboy? You taking notes over there? Want to be a hero too, huh?
Yes, more than anything.
So, as third-year students, it's time to start thinking seriously about your futures and what you want to do with your lives. I could pass out some career aptitude tests, but why bother? know you all want to go to the hero track. Yes, you've got some very impressive quirks, but no power usage allowed in school. Get a hold of yourself.
Hey, Teach. Don't let me in with this bunch of losers. I'm the real deal, but these guys will be lucky to end up as sidekicks to some busted D-lister. You think you're better than us, Konski? Let's go, I'll take you all on.
You've got impressive test results. Maybe you will get into UA High.
He's gonna try for the national school?
That school has a 0.2% acceptance rate. It's impossible to get into.
That's exactly why it's the only place worthy of me. I aced all of the mock tests. I'm the only one at this school who stands a chance of getting in. I'll end up more popular than All Might himself and be the richest hero of all time. People all across the world will know who I am, and it all starts with UA High.
Oh yeah, Midoriya. Don't you want to go to UA too?
Midoriya, you're kidding, right? There's no way you're getting into the hero course without a quirk.
Well, actually, they got rid of that rule. I could be the first one.
Listen up, Deku. You're even worse than the rest of these damn rejects, you quirkless wannabe. You really think they'd let someone like you in when they could have me?
No, wait. You've got it all wrong. Really. I'm not trying to compete against you. You gotta believe me. It's just that I've wanted to be a hero since I was little. I may not have a quirk, but I can still try my hardest, can't I?
You'd never be able to hang with the best of the best. You'd die in the exams. Defenseless Izuku. The school's already crappy. You really want to embarrass it more by failing so hard?
Hey, get back here! Someone stop that monster!
You all you want, sucker. This cash is mine.
Dude, where are all the heroes? Weird. Normally someone would swoop in right away. Maybe they're all still busy from that scene this morning. Remember when we didn't have to worry about randos with quirks all the time? Seriously, there's no stopping them.
Yes, there is. You know why? I am here.
Oh yeah, we should go to karaoke tonight.
Yeah, let's go.
Man, that fight from this morning is all over the news. Better write some notes down before I forget anything.
I don't know what you think you're doing, Deku, but we're not done. What you got? His diary? Huh? Don't tell me you're taking notes on how to be a hero.
It's so pathetic! He's delusional.
Yeah, real funny, guys. Just give it back. That's so mean.
Most first-string heroes show potential early on. People look at them and just know they're destined for greatness. When I'm the only student from this garbage junior high to get into UA, people will start talking about me like that. They'll realize I'm legit, the next big thing. That's not ego talking, I just know I'm good.
Ego.
Here's a little word of advice, nerd. Don't even think of applying, or else. That's just sad. I thought you at least had some fight in you. He finally gets it. He'll never be a hero. Better to find out now instead of later, I guess. You know, if you really want to be a hero that badly, there actually might be another way. Just pray that you'll be born with a quirk in your next life, and take a swan dive off the roof of the building. Something wrong.
That idiot. You can't go around telling people to kill themselves. What if I really jumped? What would he do then? My dreams have turned into fish food. That's enough. Give it back. Damn it. Stupid jerk.
Mom, hurry! Come on, Mom! It's computer time! Ready? Faster! Let's go! Jeez, I think you've added 10,000 views to this one yourself, Izuku. I don't know why
disaster footage from a long time ago. But more importantly, it was the debut of the greatest hero the world has ever known.
Who is he? The guy's already saved 100 people at least, and it hasn't even been 10 minutes. This is crazy. I can't believe it. Look, he's got more. Fear not, citizens. Hope has arrived. Because I am here.
He's the coolest in the universe! And once I get my quirk, I'm gonna be a hero just like him!
Sorry, kid, it's not gonna happen.
Oh dear. So you really think there's something wrong then? Most of the other kindergartners in his class have begun to show signs already.
My records say you're a fourth-generation quirk user. What powers do you and the boy's father have?
Nothing too special. I can float small objects towards me and my husband breathes fire. They're useful enough, I suppose.
Izuku should have already manifested one of these quirks or a combination of both, but after viewing his x-rays, I don't think he's going to. You see, when superpowers first began appearing, there were many research studies conducted, and doctors discovered a link between the bones in a person's foot and their likelihood of developing a quirk. People with powers have only one joint in their pinky toes. Their bodies have evolved into a more streamlined version of the human form. You can see here that Izuku has two joints in his pinky, like roughly 20% of the population these days. Based on the research that's available, it's safe to say your son isn't going to develop a quirk.
Who is he? The guy's already saved 100 people at least, and it hasn't even been 10 minutes. This is crazy. I can't believe it. Look, he's got more. Fear not, citizens. Hope has arrived. Because I am here.
See that, Mom? There's always a smile on his face, no matter how bad things get. Even when things seem impossible, he never gives up. Do you think I can be a hero too? I'm sorry, Zuko. I wish things were different.
Mom, that's not what I needed you to say. Couldn't you see? My world was crumbling. There was only one thing I wanted to hear. I made a decision that day. No matter what anyone else thinks, I have to believe in myself. And I'll keep smiling, just like him. A villain?
You'll make a perfect skin suit for me to hide in, kid. Don't worry, I'm just taking over your body. It'll be easier for both of us if you don't fight back. It'll only hurt for a minute. You'll feel better soon.
I can't breathe.
Grab all you want. My body's made of fluid. Thanks for the help. You're a real hero to me, kid. I didn't know he was in the city. I gotta get out of here fast before he tracks me down.
My body getting weak. I think I'm dying. No way. This can't be the end. Somebody. Help.
Have no fear, you're safe. Now that I am here, that is. Texas Smash! I can't hold together.
Is that all might?
Hey, wake up! Hey! Thought we lost you there! Well, looks like you're moving around all right. Sorry about that back there. I didn't mean to get you caught up in my justicing. Usually I pay more attention to keeping bystanders safe, but it turns out this city sewer system is pretty difficult to navigate. Anyway, you were a big help. Thank you. I've captured the evildoer.
The most amazing hero in the entire world. All Might, the real thing, in the flesh, standing right in front of me. He looks so much cooler in person! Holy crap, I gotta get an autograph. I've got a pen around here somewhere. Please sign my notebook. He already did! Thank you so much. This will be an heirloom, a family treasure passed down for generations to come.
Well, I've got to get this guy to the police so they can take care of him. Stay out of trouble. See you around.
Wait, you're leaving? Already?
True heroes are constantly fighting time as well as enemies.
He can't go yet. There are still so many questions I have to ask him.
Now stand back. I'm taking off. Thanks for your continued support. Huh? Hey, what do you think you're doing? Let go. I love my fans, but this is too much.
No way! We're flying! If I let go now, I'll die!
Oh, that's a good point.
I just have a lot of things I want to ask you personally! You're my all-time favorite hero, All Might, please!
Okay. I get it. Just keep your eyes and mouth shut. Shit.
My whole life just flashed before my eyes.
Not a very smart move. Bang on the door for a while. Someone will let you in. Now, I have to go. See you on the flip side.
Wait, not yet! 1 second!
No, I don't have any time.
I have to know!
Sorry, kid, it's not gonna happen.
I'm sorry, Izuku. I wish things were different.
Defenseless Izuku! The school's already crappy. You really want to embarrass it more by failing so hard? Sometimes I do feel like I'm a failure. Like there's no hope for me. But even so, I'm not gonna give up. Ever. Is it possible to become a hero even if I don't have a quirk? I'm a normal kid without any powers. Could I ever hope to be someone like you? Meeting All Might was a dream come true. A real miracle. Standing in front of me was the hero I'd idolized most of my life. I didn't realize it at the time, but that chance encounter would change the course of my future.
Fear not, citizens. Hope has arrived. Because I am here.
He's the coolest in the universe! And once I get my quirk, I'm gonna be a hero just like him!
Sorry,
kid. It's not gonna happen.
Even if I'll never have superpowers.
You're worse than the rest of these rejects, you quirkless wannabe! Do you really think they let someone like you in when they could have me? You'd never be able to hang with the best of the best!
Even if everyone thinks I'm useless.
I'm sorry, Zuko. I wish things were different.
Mom, that's not what I needed you to say. Couldn't you see? Despite everything, I still dream. And I have to know. Is it possible to become a hero even if I don't have a quirk? I'm a normal kid without any powers. Could I ever hope to be someone like you?
Without a quirk? Oh no. Not now. Dad. Not here.
People think I don't have a chance. And not having any powers makes me some kind of weakling. My classmates like to make fun of me. But you know what? That makes me want to prove them wrong. Ever since I was a kid, I've thought that saving people is the coolest thing you can do. I want people to see my fearless smile and feel safe. And be the kind of hero everyone in the world looks up to. Just like you!
Where am I? What happened? Texas! Oh yeah, that bastard. If it wasn't for him, I'd be out of town already.
That was rough. Weren't you and Midoriya good friends back when you were kids? Yeah, you were a little harsh with him today. It's his own fault for getting in my way. You shouldn't waste your time on the guy.
It's just that I've wanted to be a hero since I was a little kid. I may not have a quirk, but I can still try my hardest, can't I?
Someone's gotta teach that worthless nerd how the world really works. I hate it when he talks heroes. Hey, I got an idea. We should go to the arcade. Get your mind off it, you know? Fine. Or we can sneak into the bar at the station. Pick up some ladies. Now that's a good idea. Idiots! If we get caught, there's no way UA would let me in! Hey, what's that?
Perfect. I like a skin suit with some fire.
Wait, who? What happened? You deflated! Where'd All Might go? You're not him! You're fake! An imposter!
I assure you that I am almost.
Impossible!
You know how guys at the pool are always sucking in and flexing and trying to look buff? I'm like that.
This can't be real! No, I'm dreaming. All Might's a giant of a man who saves everyone. He defeats all obstacles and wins the day with a fearless smile.
There's plenty of fear behind that smile. I'm counting on you to keep your mouth shut. Don't go talking about this online or telling your friends. Pretty gross, right? I got this in a big fight 5 years back. My respiratory system was basically destroyed, and I lost my whole stomach. All the surgeries have pretty much worn me out, and they can't be fixed. Right now I can only do hero work for about 3 hours a day. The rest of the time, this is what I look like.
No way. 5 years ago? So does that mean it was the fight with Toxic Chainsaw?
Wow, you know your stuff. But no, the punk may have landed some hits, but he couldn't bring me down. Most of the world has never heard of this fight. I did everything I could to keep it under wraps. I'm supposed to be the guy who's always smiling, right? I'm the symbol of peace. People everywhere have to think that I'm never afraid. Honestly, I smile to hide the fear inside. It's just a brave face I put on when the pressure is high. This job isn't easy. Pro heroes are always having to risk their lives. Some villains just can't be beaten without powers. So no, I honestly don't think you can become a hero without a quirk.
I see.
If you want to help people, there are plenty other ways to do it. You can become a police officer. They get crap because the heroes capture most of the villains, but it's a fine profession. It's not bad to have a dream, young man. Just make sure your dreams are attainable, realistic. Understand? Now, let's get you to the station. Not good.
A villain! I wonder which hero will show.
Some villains just can't be beaten without powers. So no, I honestly don't think you can become a hero without a quirk.
It's a monster!
It's taken someone hostage! How dare you prey on a child! What the hell is this? Some kind of goo?
You okay, Deatharm? Heads up!
Stay back or I'll snap his neck!
You picked the wrong kind of mess, Wood! I'm gonna take you back to whatever story you crawled out of! Let me go!
You've got so much power. I really hit the jackpot. With a quirk like yours under my control, I can take All Might down with one punch.
Whoa, is that some kind of special move? This dude is a legit supervillain.
It's her! That new hero mount lady will stop him! My only weakness! I need at least a two-lane road if I'm gonna make my way through here!
Fire and wood don't exactly make a good combination. I'll let someone else stop this guy. Don't look at me. I've got my hand full here. Where are those fire trucks? Can you guys get to it?
Can't get a grip on his weird body. Plus, that kid's quirk's causing explosions left and right.
This is a shutout. We've got to rally and knock him out of the park somehow. Incoming!
It's no good. None of us have the right quirks to stop a villain like this.
We'll do damage control until someone with the right powers shows up. There's still plenty of people to save. Don't worry. I bet every hero in the city's coming.
I'm sorry, kid. You'll just have to hold on a little bit longer. Damn! If I only had more power, I could blow this guy away.
This looks bad. Maybe we should run?
Come on, heroes! You've got this!
Must have dropped him in the air. I was distracted, worrying about my time limit. I can't believe I made such a rookie mistake. And after lecturing that kid about what it takes to be a hero. I'm pathetic.
He'll never be a hero. Better to find out now instead of later, I guess.
Make sure your dreams are attainable.
Even All Might said it. A hero needs a quirk. Don't cry, damn it. Deep down you knew this all along. You've just been avoiding reality. That's why you were trying so desperately to prove yourself wrong. That's strange. Is the fight from earlier still going on? Why am I here? Did I subconsciously walk this way to check it out? I shouldn't even stop. All my notes are useless. It's the guy who attacked me! That can't be right. All Might captured him. But the bottle, if he dropped it, that means it's my fault.
Why aren't the heroes doing anything? It looks like they'd met their match. Plus, the villain captured a kid. Things aren't looking good for him.
He caught someone? I wonder how long they've been in there. How can they survive being suffocated like that? I thought I'd die after only a few seconds of struggling. Oh, man.
Wait, I'm confused. Isn't that the villain All Might was chasing earlier today? What? All Might? No way, he lost. Where is he?
Well, can someone call him or something?
Seriously, why hasn't he showed up to help the heroes?
I'm the one to blame. He wasted his energy on me.
I'm worthless.
He can't power up yet. And none of the other heroes have the quirks to stop this monster.
So pathetic.
It's my fault. I'm sorry. So sorry.
Grace.
Help will show up and save the day, I'm sure.
I'm not a real hero.
Someone, a real hero, will come soon.
No, you idiot! Stop! You're gonna get yourself killed! Not this brat again!
Deku? What am I doing? Why am I running? Why can't I stop?
You're toast, kid!
What do I do? What would a hero do right now? Age 25, right! That's it! Kacchan! What the hell? Why are you here? I don't know! My legs! They just started moving! Shut! I don't know why I did what I did.
Sorry, kid, it's not
I'm
gonna
the
happen.
one. You really think they let someone like you in when they could have me? Kacchan!
Honestly, don't let me become a hero without me.
Maybe it was the look on his face. Kacchan! I couldn't just stand there and watch you die! Get the hell off me!
I have to do something, no matter the cost. Just a little bit longer, kid. And I'm done playing with you. Save the boy! This thing'll kill him! I really am pathetic.
All Might. But
I told you the traits that make a great champion, but I see now I wasn't living up to my own ideal. Pros are always risking their lives. That's the true test of a hero. Damn you, All Might! Detroit Smash!
It's raining.
Don't tell me all that wind just now was.
Look at the clouds. Did that really just happen?
You changed the weather with a single punch like it was nothing.
All Might saved the day again. He's amazing!
After that, the heroes collected all the scattered mounds of sludge, and the villain went into police custody where he belonged.
You moron! Do you have a death wish?
There was absolutely no reason for you to put yourself in danger like that!
I got chewed out by the heroes big time, while Kachan was praised for his bravery.
Man, you're tough, kid. And that quirk is something else. When you want to go pro, head over to my agency first. I'd love for you to be my sidekick while you're training.
I wanted to apologize to All Might, but he was swarmed by interviewers. I didn't want to interrupt. I can always try to send a message through his website when I get home.
Deku!
Kachan?
Listen, I would never ask for a weakling like you to help me. Don't think you can look down on me! Huh? Got that? I was fine by myself! You're just a quirkless failure who won't even cut it as a rent-a-cop! You didn't help me! You did nothing! Don't forget it! I don't know you anything!
What was that? Kachan is right, though. It's not like I actually did anything to help today. But at least I tried. Guess now I should get back to giving up on my dreams.
I am here!
All Might, why are you here? How'd you get rid of all those reporters?
I stand for justice, not sound bites. Because I am All Might. Young man, I came here to thank you, and also to discuss your question from earlier. If you hadn't told me about your life, if you hadn't run into that fight, I would have been a worthless bystander watching from the crowd. So thanks.
Oh, no! It was my fault he was there to begin with! I got in the way of your hard work. I wasted your energy, and not to mention your time.
I'm not done. You told me you didn't have a power, so when I saw this timid, quirkless boy try to save a life, it inspired me to act too. There are stories about every hero, how they became great. Most have one thing in common. Their bodies moved before they had a chance to think, almost on their own.
For some reason, I remembered my mother's words in that moment.
I'm sorry, Zuko. I wish things were different.
And today, that's what happened to you.
You never told me, Mom. Back then, the thing I wanted you to say. The words I needed to hear.
Young man, you too can become a hero.
Dreams can become reality. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention that this is the story of how I became the world's greatest hero. The world's most popular hero, All Might, age unknown, quirk unidentified. He broke onto the hero scene and was an immediate hit thanks to his abilities. Ever since he appeared, crime rates have drastically decreased. His very existence a deterrent for many would-be villains. The world's a safer place. They don't just call him the symbol of peace. It's what he is. And this pillar of justice said to me,
Young man, you too can become a hero.
Midoriya, you're kidding, right? Wannabe. You really think they let someone like you in when they could have me?
Sorry, kid, it's not gonna happen.
I needed someone to tell me that. And then, the person I admire most in this world did. Honestly, part of me never thought I'd hear those words. Much less from him.
I deem you worthy of my power. My quirk is yours to inherit.
Wait, what do you mean inherit? Inherit what?
You should see your face right now. Don't worry. I'm not gonna force this thing on you. Listen well, young man. This is your choice. Do you want to accept my awesome power or not?
What is he talking about? What is this?
There are a couple things you should know about my abilities. Journalists always guess my quirk is super strength or some kind of invulnerability. When people ask in interviews, I always make a joke and dodge the question. That's because the world needs to believe that their symbol of peace is just a natural-born hero like any of them. But I'm not. There's nothing natural about my ability. I wasn't born with this power. It's a sacred torch that was passed on to me from someone else.
Someone gave you this quirk? Oh, wait.
Yes, Wei. And you're next. I can give you my abilities.
Wait, hold on. This is a lot to process. It's true that there's a lot of debate as to what your quirk actually is. Nobody's ever figured it out. It's one of the world's greatest mysteries. People are constantly talking about it online. But, well, the idea of passing on a quirk or inheriting, it just doesn't make any sense to me. I've never heard anything like that before. Powers are supposed to be unique to each individual. I mean, since the first superpowers, no one's ever been able to just give someone else their power like a present. That's crazy. If this is true, it would cause us to rethink everything we know about quirks to begin with.
Sounds like you're overthinking this whole inheriting thing. Stop nerding out! You'll have to adjust your reality and accept this new truth. I can transfer my quirk to someone else. And that's just one facet of my secret abilities. The true name of my power is One for All.
One for all.
Yes. One person improves the power, then hands it off to another person. It continues to grow as it's passed along. It is this cultivated power that allows me to save those who are in need of a hero. The truth behind my strength.
But why would you choose to give me a gift like that? What if I can't live up to it?
I was on a long hunt for a worthy successor. And then, I watched you jump into action as the rest of us stood idly by. You may just be a quirkless fanboy, but you tried to save that kid. You acted like a hero. Seriously, you gotta stop crying so much if you want my quirk. Come on, kid.
He said so much to encourage me. He even told me the secret behind his powers. Is this what I've been waiting for all these years? How can I turn him down? Okay, I'll do it. Yes!
No reluctance. That's exactly how I figured you'd respond.
But it wasn't that simple. Receiving All Might's power turned out to be no easy task, as I'd soon find out.
Hey! It's pretty comfy up on this bridge. How are you doing down there? People move these every day, you know, and most of them don't even have any super strength.
Well, yeah, but there's an extra 600 pounds with you sitting on top of it.
Nah, I've lost weight, so I'm down to 560 these days. In this form, at least.
Great, much better. Why do you have me dragging trash across the beach anyway?
Take a look at yourself. You're not ready for my power.
But I thought you said that I was worthy!
I'm talking about your weak body. My quirk, One for All, is a whole lot to handle. The combined physical abilities of everyone who's ever used it creates a hurricane of pure force. An unprepared body can't fully inherit it. Your arms and legs would shoot off if you tried to.
Okay, so this whole trash thing is really some kind of hardcore gym workout. And you're my trainer.
You got it! But there's another reason, too. I did a little online research yesterday. Turns out this part of the beach used to be beautiful, but it's been a total mess for the last few years.
That's right. Because of the ocean currents, anything that's dropped in the water ends up here. People take advantage of that when they're illegally dumping their trash. Now all the locals avoid this place.
Heroes these days are all about showing off and capturing flashy villains. Things were different before quirks. Service is what mattered. Back then, heroes were those who helped the community, even if it was kind of boring. You'll restore the coastline for this entire section of the beach. That is the first step on your path, young man, towards being a hero.
All this? But there's so much. That's impossible.
Young Midoriya, you want to go to UA, right?
Well, yeah, of course. You went there, so it must be the best school around, right? It's a long shot, but still, I'm gonna shoot for the moon. UA.
You've got a lot of spirit, fanboy! But, as I mentioned before, heroing isn't easy to do without a quirk. It's not fair, but that's the reality. And UA is the hardest hero course to get into. So that means...
that I have to prepare my body for your quirk really fast. UA's exam is in 10 months.
Not to worry, kid. I've got you covered with the help of my handy aim-to-pass American Dream Plan. Follow this to the letter and the beach will be cleaned up just in time. I also detailed every other aspect of your life while I was at it.
Even my sleep is scheduled.
If I'm being honest, this is going to be super hard. Think you're up to it?
Yeah, sure I am. I have to work way harder than anyone else to get in. So what choice do I have, right? Just like that, I began 10 months of absolute hell.
Come on, put your back into it, Midoriya! It's not gonna move itself!
I'm using different muscle groups depending on the size and shape of the trash I'm hauling.
Let's go! Let's go! The clock is ticking and 10 months will be over before you know it! Don't you give up! It's time to go beyond!
So you see, with the appearance of quirks, the Building Standards Act in place had to be
So
completely
tired, but I gotta focus.
decided.
It'd be better if I could finish cleanup a week before the exam. That means I've only got 294 days left. If I take recovery periods into account, assuming I'll be resting 2 days between each hard workout, then that gives me about 98 days of actual training, even at my most efficient. I can get in around 5 hours every morning and night, so that's 490 hours. Also, I'll need to make sure I'm hitting every muscle group, which means I need to pay attention to the type of work I'm doing on the beach every day. I could start sneaking in extra workouts and lifting weights on my own, I suppose. Yeah, that would help me focus my workouts and isolate specific muscles, but it'll cost me time, lots of it. I'll have to cut back on the hours of sleep on my schedule for me, but independent training could help me catch up a little bit more. Excellent.
Hey, Midoriya! I know you had a run-in with a villain, but pull yourself together, kid. If you really want to get into UA, you might actually have to know something.
Oh, right. I've got to study, too.
You hear him? Nuts.
Idiot.
Seems I've been heading and doesn't go well. I don't believe what I'm working on. Do I not just keep running? I see my future in darkness somehow. She raised my heart, she raised my heart. I don't care what the people say. I can be a hero, you can't just... I know I'll be service you.
Hey, kid, look alive now. You've only got 3 months left. What, are you gonna give up after all this work? Wanna flush it all down the toilet and take it easy? worked. The aim to pass American Dream Plan was created with your body in mind. It was fine-tuned to ensure your progress was swift but manageable. Which means you haven't been sticking to it. You're overdoing things. That's gonna have the opposite effect of what we want.
I have to work harder, or I won't stand a chance against the other applicants. I don't just want into UA. I want to excel. I want to be like you. I want to be the greatest hero in the world. So I'll keep on trying until I've got what it takes to do that. I want people to see my fearless smile and feel safe, and be just like you.
Gotta hand it to the kid. He's given a lot of thought to the future.
That fighting spirit's what I like about you, fanboy. It serves you well. I do get your concerns. That said, now's not the time to go and rush progress. Fear not, I can get you back on track. Leave it to this old man to adjust your plan.
You're not an old man. All night. And suddenly, it was the morning of the exam.
Hey, holy crap, kid. You even cleaned up outside the area I told you to. Seriously, there's not one speck of trash left on this beach. Only a few minutes to spare, but you exceeded my expectations. Holy stinking super crap!
Excellent work.
I finished everything. Oh, Mike, I did it. Do you think I'm ready now?
Yeah, you did good, kid. I gotta say, I'm impressed. I knew you had it in you, but this is beyond. Look at this. It's you, crying 10 months ago. Look how far you've come. Such improvement. There's still a long road ahead of you before you can inherit my full power set. But it's starting to look like you can do it!
All Might, do I deserve this? Are you sure? You put so much time and energy into helping me. How did I end up so lucky?
Are you really worried about that after all these months?
It was your hard work that did this, not mine. Now, for your reward, Izuku Midoriya.
Yes, sir!
Someone told me this once. There's a difference between being lucky and deserving. One's an accident, the other a reward. Never get the two confused. Take that to heart, young man. This gift, you earned it with your own valiant efforts.
And so, I held out my weak, quirkless hands and grabbed the future.
Eat this.
Huh?
To inherit my power, you've got to swallow some of my DNA. That's how it works.
This isn't exactly how I imagined it!
Come on, there's no time. You'll be late for the exam. Eat! Eat! Eat!
Made it just in time. I was so worried about missing the exam that I didn't have a chance to test out my new power.
Eat this.
I may have swallowed the hair, but I don't feel like anything great has happened to me yet.
Stupid Deku.
Kacchan!
Get out of my way now before I set you on fire.
Oh, hey, good morning! Let's just both do our best out there, okay? Good luck!
I think that's the kid who withstood the sludge villain. His name's Bakugo, right? Yeah, he's the real deal.
Ever since that day, Kacchan taking it easier on me. I guess I was just scared out of habit. But I'm not defenseless anymore. Yeah, I have to remember all the work I've put in. Thanks to All Might, I'm actually going to be a hero. Or I'll just die.
Are you okay? I stopped you with my quirk. I'm sorry I didn't ask first. But I figured you wouldn't mind me catching you. Isn't this all like way nerve-wracking? Well, guess I'll see you inside. Bye.
Holy whoa, I just talked to a girl!
What's up, UA candidates? Thanks for tuning in to me, your school DJ. Come on and let me hear ya! Keeping it mellow, huh? That's fine, I'll skip straight to the main show. Let's talk about how this practical exam's gonna go down, okay? Are you ready? Yeah!
Oh my goodness, it's the voice hero present Mike! So cool! I listen to his radio show every day of the week! It's so crazy nuts that all the UA teachers are
shut up.
heroes!
Like your application said, today you rockin' boys and girls will be out there conducting 10-minute mock battles in super hip urban settings! Gird your loins, my friends. After I drop the mic here, you'll head to your specified battle center. Sound good? Okay? I see. They're splitting us up so we can't work with any of our friends.
Yeah, you're right. Our examinee numbers are one after the other, but we're assigned to different battle centers.
Get your eyes off my card. Damn, I was really looking forward to crushing you. Okay, let's check out your targets. There are 3 types of foe villains in every battle center. You'll earn points based on their level of difficulty, so better choose wisely. Your goal in this trial is to use your quirk to raise your score by shredding these foe villains like a mid-song guitar solo. But check it. Make sure you're keeping things heroic. Attacking other examinees is a UA no-no, you dig?
Excuse me, sir, but I have a question.
Hit me!
On the printout, you've listed 4 types of villains, not 3. With all respect, if this is an error on official UA materials, it is shameful. We are exemplary students. We expect the best from Japan's most notable school. A mistake such as this won't do. Additionally, you with the unkempt hair. You've been muttering this entire time. Stop that. If you can't bother to take this seriously, leave. You're distracting the rest of us.
Sorry.
All right. Examinee number 7111. Thanks for calling in with your request. The 4th villain type is worth 0 points. That guy's just an obstacle we'll be throwing in your way. There's one in every battle center. Think of it as a hurdle you should try to avoid. It's not that it can't be beaten, but there's kinda no point. I recommend my listeners try to ignore it and focus on the ones topping the charts.
Thank you very much. Please continue.
Oh, I get it. So they're kind of like traps you have to get by in games. The whole thing's like a video game, huh? That's all I got for you today. I'll sign off with a little present, a sample of our school motto. As General Napoleon Bonaparte once laid down, a true hero is one who overcomes life's misfortunes. Now that's a tasty soundbite. You ready to go beyond? Let's hear a plus ultra! Good luck! Hope you practice hitting more than just books.
Well, this is it. Time to put 10 months of training with All Might to the test. Time to give it my all. I will become a hero. Just like I always dreamed. I won't let myself down. The hallowed grounds of UA. The school with the best hero training course in the world. The place every kid wants to go. Sure, there are similar programs out there, but they don't hold a candle to UA's, which is why it's almost impossible to get in. The school's alumni list is a who's who of idols. All Might, the most famous pro there is. The legendary peacekeeper with the most wins under his belt. The fiery hero, Endeavor. Not to mention the denim-clad award-winning Marvel, Best Jeanist. Graduating from UA is basically a requirement if you want to be a great hero. And so, I held my head high and marched towards the entrance exams. This was it. The first step towards achieving my dream of becoming a pro.
This is nuts. It's like a whole city. Can you imagine how much it costs to build this? UA is amazing. Like your application said, today you rockin' boys and girls will be out there conducting 10-minute mock battles in super hip urban settings. Okay, let's check out your targets. There are 3 types of foe villains in every battle center. You'll earn points based on their level of difficulty, so better choose wisely. Your goal in this trial is to use your quirk to raise your score by shredding these foe villains like a mid-song guitar solo.
Okay, this is it. A mock battle. How come none of these guys seem nervous at all? Are they that confident? Oh, some of them even have special gear. Hey, it's her! The nice girl I met at the school gates! The one who kept me from falling! I should probably thank her for helping me back there. Huh? Ah, he's here too!
She looks like she's trying to focus on the trials ahead. What are you going to do? Distract her and ruin her chances to succeed?
No, of course not.
Hey, over there. That's the guy who almost bit it out front earlier. He practically wet himself in the lecture hall. Dude, what a loser. But one less rival to worry about, I guess.
He's out.
Why do I feel like everyone's already written me off?
Right, let's start. Get moving. There are no countdowns in real battles. Run, listeners. You're wasting airtime here.
I'm already behind! Crap! Hey, wait up! Save some villains for me! Just calm down. This is fine. I have plenty of time. I'll catch up to them. After all, I've got All Might's power in me.
Good. You swallowed it, yes?
Yeah, but I don't feel like anything's different yet.
Well, of course not. Your body has to process the hair first. It should kick in after 2, maybe 3 hours.
My stomach's in knots. I still need to shower and eat something before the exam.
You may have molded your body into a proper vessel, but you did it in a hurry, so be cautious. You haven't even taken it for a test drive yet. The physical backlash of one for all can be intense.
Huh?
There's no time to go into the fine details, but take note. You've got to prepare yourself before using this quirk, so I want you to clench your butt cheeks and yell this from the depths of your heart. Smack!
A one-pointer!
Target acquired. Garnets in the bag.
Slow! Gotta dodge him! Why won't my feet move? Holy crap, I'm gonna die!
Got him.
A laser!
Merci beaucoup. We make a great team with you as my decoy. Although, I doubt I'll be seeing too much of you in the future. Adieu!
What did he mean by that?
6 minutes and 2 seconds left.
Not good, not good, not good! Come on, I need points fast! Her again!
Now be released! Okay, that should be at least 28 points.
28 points!
That puts me at 45.
How'd I get so many?
32 for me. Hey, back up. That was fine. It's first come, first serve.
At this rate, there won't be any enemies left. I'm gonna fail!
Clearly, the examinees have no idea how many villains are present or their locations.
They have limited time, must cover a vast area, and hunt down every last target. Some use information gathering abilities to plan out strategies, while others rely on speed to pull ahead of their peers. Of course, remaining calm under pressure can be a huge advantage, as can pure power and combat ability. The most successful students use a combination of all these tactics. They're the ones who rack up the highest scores.
I'd say this year's group looks promising.
Well, there's still plenty of time before it's over. The real test is yet to come. Let's see how they react.
Think of it as a hurdle you should try to avoid. I recommend my listeners try to ignore it and focus on the ones top of the charts. Isn't this a little extreme?
Now things get interesting. A person's true character is revealed when they're faced with danger.
This is a disaster. I've got to run and find some smaller villains. Crap, I'm still at 0 points.
Less than 2 minutes remaining!
What? 2 minutes? Everything All Might did for me, all that training, it'll be wasted. I'm sorry I didn't ask first. I figured you wouldn't mind me catching you.
There are no combat points rewarded for taking on that humongous villain. But there is opportunity. The chance to shine. To show what you're really made of. So clench your butt cheeks, kid. And yell this from the depths of your heart. That's right. Show who you are. Embody what it means to be a hero. Nothing is nobler than self-sacrifice.
This is kind of like when I tried to save Kachan. I moved without thinking. But now I have a quirk. Real power.
Just 1 minute left!
Okay, I jumped using One for All, so maybe I can use it to get down too. Just like All Might. Landing should be a piece of cake, right? Right! Ah! I'm broken!
You may have molded your body into a proper vessel, but you did it in a hurry, so be cautious. The physical backlash of One for All can be intense.
He warned me. I should have listened. I can barely contain this borrowed power, even after 10 months of training. And this is just a hair of his quirk. I got way ahead of myself attacking that giant villain. I'm acting like a pro, when I don't even have enough skill to be a sidekick. No, this isn't over. There's gotta be something I can do. A Detroit Smash! It's the only chance I've got to survive. My legs and my right arm are broken, so just one option. I can do this. But if my timing's off, then I'm toast. Even if I live, I've got 0 points. And if I break my left arm too, there's no way I'm gonna pass the exam. her, but at least she doesn't look injured. That's a relief. And now, thanks to her, I still have a chance to get at least 1 point before.
And that's it. Time's up! Did you see that dude's attack? I didn't think he had that kind of strength.
Me either. Looked like some kind of reinforcement type quirk, but there was something else. If he has such an amazing quirk, how come he didn't snag any points all day? Maybe he was trying to trick all of us. Joke's on him. There's no way he's passing with a 0 score like that. True, but you gotta admit, that was a pretty amazing move. They're all missing the point. Don't they see what he did? He sacrificed everything, just to save that girl. He must have known how little time was left, how many points he needed to pass, that he was putting his life on the line. But despite those concerns, he didn't hesitate to jump. If this hadn't been an exam, then of course, I would have done the same thing. Wait, the exam, the judges, they saw that.
Very nice. Good work all around. You're heroes in my eyes, every one of you. Here, reward yourselves. Have some gummies.
Oh, thanks.
Yes, don't eat them all at once, okay?
Thank you.
That, mademoiselle, she's the heart of UA.
Oh my goodness. You were hurt this badly by your own quirk, Sonny? It's as though his body isn't used to handling his own power at all. Give me some sugar.
What's she doing? You're watching a school nurse in action. The youthful heroine, Recovery Girl. Her quirk is a Trey awesome boost of healing power. She's the only reason UA can hold these reckless exams. Look, she's saving him months of recovery time.
All right, he'll be fine now. Anyone else injured?
I wonder, what if the exam has other parameters I didn't take into account? It's possible.
Izuku? Snap out of it. Izuku? Why are you smiling at that fish? Should I be worried about you, honey?
Oh, sorry, no, I just spaced out for a minute. Based on my own estimates, I barely passed the written part of the exam. Not that it really matters, since I ended up with a big fat 0 in the mock battle. Not a single point. And ever since the exam, I haven't been able to get in touch with All Might.
I know. Waiting for the results is terrible.
I guess.
No matter what, I just want you to know I'm proud of you, and I think you're really cool, sweetie.
Sure. I didn't tell my mom about All Might or his secret. I want him to continue being the symbol of peace for everyone. The #1 hero. Besides, he trusted me. So I'll keep my mouth shut. All Might, somehow, some way, you saw potential in me. But I failed. I let both of us down so much. I'm sorry. But I'll keep trying.
A letter! Izuku, they came! Izuku, look! You got a letter! They're here! Your test results! From UA!
a while, but with great power comes a great amount of paperwork. My apologies, young man. The truth is, I didn't come to this city just to fight villains. You're looking at the newest UA faculty member!
You're seriously going to be working at UA?
Huh? Yes, what's the matter? Who's showboating? Oh, sorry, I'll wrap it up, but I have to show him something first. Wait, I have to do how many of these things? Right, so, moving on. Even though you passed the written test, you got 0 combat points in the practical exam. Sorry.
I know that. Of course I know. It's all I've thought about. I'm a failure.
Fortunately, there were other factors. But before we get to that, I have another surprise. Here, look, a short clip for your viewing pleasure.
Do you have a sec? Sorry to interrupt.
It's that nice girl.
She showed up after the exam to talk about you, young man.
Huh?
What did she have to say? You'll have to stay tuned to find out.
You know that boy with the really messy hair and all the freckles? It's hard to describe his face. He's kind of plain looking. Doesn't really stand out or anything, you know?
She means me.
I was wondering, would it be possible to give him some of the points I earned in the exam? I heard him say something about wanting to get just 1 point in, which just seems crazy. How could someone who took down that huge villain all by himself not have any points in the end?
You'd never be able to hang with the best of the best.
He would have had a better score if he hadn't stopped to help me.
There was absolutely no reason for you to put yourself in danger like that.
He saved me. I have to make it up to him. Please, sir. Can't you just give him my points?
You have a quirk now, yes. But it's your actions that inspire others. And that's why I am here. You see, the practical exam was not graded on combat alone.
Thanks for showing up to the station with your request. But there's no reason to give him your points. The kid's charting well on his own.
How could a hero course reject someone who is committed to saving others, no matter the consequences to himself? After all, that is what makes a hero. And that's what my alma mater is all about. Training those who would risk their lives for the greater good. So we have rescue points. A panel of judges watches, and they award points for heroic acts beyond just fighting villains. Izuku Midoriya, 60 rescue points. And Otaku Uraraka, 45 rescue points. You both passed the exam.
Is this some kind of joke?
Welcome, Izuku. You have made it. You're now part of the Hero Academia.
Thanks. It took a lot of help, but my life has changed completely. And now, I'm enrolling in the high school of my dreams.
Results from the exam.
Wow, the first place student didn't even have rescue points.
He took down those faux villains like an ace. When most of the other examinees were running from the big obstacle, he stayed focused on letting the smaller targets get in close and then counterattacking. That kid is tough.
On the opposite end, the 7th place student had 0 villain points.
He's not the first UA hopeful to take out that giant robot. Though it's been a while since I saw someone blow it away with one attack.
But at what cost? Did you see how badly he injured himself? If you ask me, it's like his body isn't used to his quirk.
The night after I opened my UA acceptance letter, he finally got in touch with me again. Hi, All Might!
Chill out, kid.
All Might's here.
Wait!
Way to blow my cover. Say it was a mistake.
I was just kidding! Nothing to see here!
Lame.
I wanted an autograph.
Congrats on getting in.
I couldn't have done it without your help.
Oh, speaking of which, I didn't tell anyone at UA that I've been training you or anything.
Really? I wasn't one of the judges and I didn't pull any strings for you. You earned that spot all on your own.
Wow, thanks for telling me. I'm glad to hear that. Oh, yeah. I was really surprised to hear you're going to be a teacher at UA this year. I was wondering what brought you here all of a sudden. After all, your agency is in Minato, Tokyo, and everyone
Getting
knows...
creepy. The school didn't want me telling anyone about the job until they made an official announcement. It seemed like fortuitous timing. An easy way to find someone new to inherit One for All. I was on a long hunt for a successor.
So that's it. He was originally planning to give it to a UA student. Someone who was strong. Who already had a quirk. Your power completely wrecked my body, and all I did was jump and throw one punch. I can't control it. What do I do?
You'll learn to manage it in time. Hoping to master it right away is like asking a baby to run a marathon. You still have to go through the process of learning how to walk.
Yeah. Wait, you knew I was gonna get hurt that badly?
Well, we were in a time crunch. But it turned out all right. Plus now you know what you're dealing with. Right now, your quirk is either all or nothing. One day, you'll learn how to control your output. Then you'll be able to adjust exactly how much power you're using.
I just need control?
You're overflowing with energy at the moment. With training, your body will hold it better. Then it's yours to command.
Look, it really is All Might.
No way, where'd he come from?
Right, now we run.
Huh? Okay.
The torch I passed on to you is but a small flame right now. In time, it will be kindled until you wield a raging inferno. The more powerful you become, the more you'll outshine me. Eventually, I'll retire, my job complete. Deep stuff, All Might.
Izuku, you're all set?
Yeah,
Are you sure? You didn't just pack action figures, right?
I have everything. Now I gotta go. I don't want to be late.
Izuku!
What?
I'm really proud of you, son.
That day, I began my high school career. I'll see you soon. The acceptance rate that year was just as small as it always had been. 1 in 300. 4 people got in because of recommendations, and 36 through the regular exams. We were split into 2 classes of 20 students each. Class 1A. 1A. Come on, where is it? There! Man, this thing is huge. Are there giants here? The most promising students in the country are waiting behind this door. Maybe we're in different classes. Maybe everyone in here is nice.
Take your feet off of that desk now.
Huh?
It's the first day and you're already disrespecting this academy by scuffing school property, you cretin.
You're kidding me, right? Your old school put a stick up your ass? Or were you born with it? Just my luck.
Let's start over. I'm Tenya Ida from the Somei Private Academy.
Somei, huh? So you must think you're better than me. I'm gonna have fun tearing you a new one.
You would threaten me? Your own classmate? Are you sure you're in the right place? It's him.
Hi!
Good morning. My name is Tenya Ida from
Yeah,
the...
I know. I'm Mizuku Midoriya. It's super nice to meet you.
Midoriya, you realized that there was something more to the practical exam, didn't you? You must be very perceptive, and I completely misjudged you. I admit, as a student, you're far superior to me.
I find that hard to believe.
Hey, I recognize that messed up hair. Falling voice!
Oh my gosh, it's that nice girl who talked to me. She looks good in that
I'm
uniform.
surprised. That punch was amazing!
Oh, hey, hi. Oh my gosh, so, I should probably be thanking you for going in and talking to him.
Huh? How'd you know about that?
Oh, what?
I can't believe we have not one but 2 students from our school heading off to UA. And to think you're one of them, Midoriya, it's a miracle.
What did you do to pass the exam? You must have cheated somehow, right? I'm supposed to be the first and only student from this crappy school to get into UA, but you had to go and screw that all up! I warned you not to apply! Kachan? Someone I look up to told me that I can become a hero. That's why I applied. That's why I'm going. Like it or not, you can't stop me!
I'm gonna ruin that little bastard. Right after I figure out how he got in.
What do you think we're doing today besides orientation? I wonder what our teachers are like. I can't wait to meet everybody.
If you're just here to make friends, then you can pack up your stuff now. Welcome to UA's Hero Course.
What is happening?
It took 8 seconds before you all shut up. That's not gonna work. Time is precious. Rational students would understand that.
Who is this guy? If he's here, then he must be some kind of pro. But he looks so worn out. What's his deal?
Hello, I'm Shota Aizawa, your teacher.
Our teacher?
Right, let's get to it. Put these on and head outside. UA's course doesn't follow the normal academic path. Get the wrong homeroom teacher and life is hell.
What? A quirk assessment test? But orientation, we're gonna miss it.
If you really want to make the big leagues, you can't waste time on pointless ceremonies. Here at UA, we're not tethered to traditions. That means that I get to run my class however I see fit. You've been taking standardized tests most of your lives, but you never got to use your quirks in physical exams before. The country's still trying to pretend we're all created equal by not letting those with the most power excel. It's not rational. One day the Ministry of Education will learn. Bakugo, you managed to get the most points on the entrance exam. What was your farthest distance throw with the softball when you were in junior high? 67 meters, I think. Right. Try doing it with your quirk. Anything goes, just stay in the circle. Go on. You're wasting our time.
All right, man, you asked for it. I'll add a little heat to my pitch and drop their jaws.
Oh, well.
All of you need to know your maximum capabilities. It's the most rational way of figuring out your potential as a pro hero.
Whoa, 705 meters? Are you kidding me?
I wanna go. That looks like fun.
This is what I'm talking about, using our quirks as much as we want.
So this looks fun, huh? You have 3 years here to become a hero. You think it's all gonna be games and playtime? Idiots. Today you'll compete in 8 physical tests to gauge your potential. Whoever comes in last has none, and will be expelled immediately. Oh crap, he got Aizawa. Midoriya's gonna be singled out from the start.
Immediate expulsion? 8 tests? Oh crap, not good. I can only use one for all at either 0 or 100% right now. I don't have any control yet.
Like I said, I get to decide how this class runs. Understand? If that's a problem, you can head home right now.
A huge test on the first day of school? What the crap am I gonna do?
You can't send one of us home. I mean, we just got here. Even if it wasn't the first day, that isn't fair.
Oh, and you think natural disasters are? Or power-hungry villains, Or catastrophic accidents that wipe out whole cities? No. The world is full of unfairness. It's a hero's job to try to combat that unfairness. If you want to be a pro, you're going to have to push yourself to the brink. For the next 3 years, UA will throw one terrible hardship after another at you. So go beyond. Plus ultra style. Show me it's no mistake that you're here.
I don't approve of this kind of hazing, but UA's the top hero program. I have no choice.
Time to blow these nerds away. Now then, we're just wasting time by talking. Let the games begin.
Runners on your marks. Ready?
I can only get up to third gear. Tenya Ida, his quirk, injured. As you can see, his legs are pretty dang fast.
Well, he's definitely in his element. But speed won't help him in every task.
I'll lighten up my clothes. Oh, and my shoes, too.
Ochako Uraraka. Her quirk, zero gravity.
That's that.
She can nullify the gravitational pull of anything she touches. But if she uses her power too much, she totally hurls.
5.49 seconds. 7.15 seconds. Well, at least that's faster than junior high.
Nice attempts, Mon ami.
Runners on
But you're just not showing enough panache. Let your powers shine! Yuga Aoyama, his quirk, navel laser. That's right, a belly button laser. But he can't shoot it forever.
5.51 seconds.
Shooting my beautiful beam for more than a second hurts my tummy. What a tool.
Testing the upper limits of their powers helps me assess their room for growth. It becomes clear what they can and can't do, their true potential.
Runners on your marks. Ready?
Sometimes, pros have to be creative in order to succeed.
Burst speed!
4.13 seconds.
Katsuki Bakugo! His quirk, explosion!
7.02 seconds.
My power has more uses than anyone else's in this school. Pathetic.
There are still 7 tests. Everyone's gonna be using their quirks on all of them and getting awesome results. So what do? I've got a ton of power, but I can only use it once, and it'll break me. Control. That's what I need. Maybe I can focus like All Might suggested.
You can harness one for all. It's simple. You have to feel it!
Can you be a little more specific?
So you already know what it's like to fire on all cylinders.
Yeah, like a lot of broken bones.
No, I'm talking about the Russian side. You must have felt it coursing through you. What was it like?
Or no, like whoosh, or maybe kapow, or, oh, I know, like an egg about to explode in a microwave.
That's pretty boring, but okay. If that's the metaphor you want to go with, then lower the wattage or decrease the cooking time. Whichever one works. Keep focusing on that image and keeping the egg from exploding, alright?
I can do that.
You've got 3 weeks until school. The more you concentrate, the faster you'll learn. Control over one for all isn't gonna happen overnight, but you'll nail it one day. You just gotta keep trying.
Okay, keep the egg from blowing up.
Wow! You hit 540 kilograms? You're such a beast!
Yeah, like a muscly octopus.
Ah! Ah!
Focus.
Yes.
Infinity? That's insane! How's that possible?
This is bad. I've got to come up with some kind of a game plan. Everyone's had at least one crazy good score already. All that's left is this. The distance run, sit-ups, and the seated toe touch. It's now or never. This is my best chance to use one for all.
If Midoriya doesn't shape up soon, he's the one going home. Huh? Of course he is! He's a quirkless loser! He has a quirk. Did you not hear about what he did in the entrance exam? Huh?
Here it comes.
Izuku, I'm really proud of you, son.
Young man, you too can become a hero.
I won't let them down!
46 meters.
your quirk. The judges for this exam were not rational enough. Someone like you should never be allowed to enroll at this school.
Wait, you did what to my... Those goggles! I know you! You can look at someone and cancel out their powers! The Eraser Hero! Eraserhead!
Eraser? Who's that?
Oh, I've heard of him. I think he works on the down low.
Aizawa's one of those guys who doesn't like the media because he thinks they interfere with our work. And he judges celebrity heroes like me because I look good in the spotlight.
You're not ready. You don't have control over your power. Were you planning to break your bones again? Counting on someone else to save your useless body?
No, that's not what I was trying to do!
No matter what your intentions are, you would be nothing more than a liability in battle. You have the same reckless passion as another overzealous hero I know. One who saved 1,000 people by himself and became a legend. But even with that drive, you're worthless if you can only throw a single punch before breaking down. Sorry, Midoriya. With your power, there's no way you can become a hero. I've returned your impractical quirk. Take your final throw. Hurry and get it over with.
I wonder if our teacher gave him some advice.
Probably told him to start packing.
I'm here. Shetty.
Wait, who are you again?
I've only got one shot at nailing this, so what am I gonna do?
Is he going to use his quirk and have to forfeit the rest of the events like a fool? Or admit defeat and settle into last place? Either way, he doesn't belong here.
I still can't control my power, but I can't just give up either. Do I let the egg explode? It might be my only shot at staying at UA. I have to try something, no matter what the consequences!
A waste of a quirk.
Mr. Aizawa was right about what he said. If I can't control my quirk, there's no way I'll ever become a hero!
Hey, is he for real?
I have to work way harder than everyone else here if I want to succeed! Even if I have a lot to learn, I'll focus on what I can do right now! It hurts, but not as bad as before.
Were you planning to break your bones again? Counting on someone else to save your useless body?
Mr. Aizawa. You see, I'm still standing.
This kid. I was worried about you, young man, but you're doing a great job. You knew you had to use one for all, but not at full power or else you'd be KO. So you propelled the ball at the last possible point of contact by sending the power of your quirk shooting through your fingertip, minimizing the injury to your body while maximizing the throw. What the heck, young Midoriya? How did you go and get so cool?
Even if I have a lot to learn, I'll focus on what I can do right now! It hurts, but not as bad as before.
A throw like that requires a lot of force. Did he focus all that power into one finger?
Mr. Aizawa. You see, I'm still standing.
This kid.
He threw it over 700 meters.
Nice! He's finally showing us his true power!
His finger appears to be broken now. Just like in the exam. This quirk is very odd. It wasn't a very pretty throw.
What the hell was that? If he had a quirk, he would have gotten it when we were kids. This is impossible. He's up to something. Someone I look up to. Told me I have what it takes to be a hero. That's why I'm going to UA.
I'm getting to the bottom of this. Hey! Deku, you bastard! Tell me how you did that or you're dead! What? Why the hell is your damn scarf so strong? Because it's a capture weapon made out of carbon fiber and a special metal alloy. Stand down. It'd be wise to avoid making me use my quirk so much. It gives me serious dry eye.
Too bad! That power's amazing! Class 1A's homeroom teacher, Shota Aizawa. He can erase the quirk of anyone he looks at, but the effect ends when he blinks.
You're wasting my time now. Whoever's next can step up.
Ouch, is your finger okay?
Sure, fine.
Until the exam, he was nothing. A little bug I could crush if I wanted to.
Wow, you're so lucky. Your quirk is amazing, Kacchan. When I get mine, I hope it's just as cool. Whatever, Deku. No matter what power you end up with, you'll never be able to beat me.
Just an annoying bug that I can smash into the ground.
After that, I had to fight through the pain as we finished up the rest of our physical fitness tests.
Alright, time to give you your results. I've ranked you all from best to worst. You should probably have a good idea of your standing already. I'll just pull up the whole list. It's not worth going over each individual's score.
The person ranked last is going to be expelled, and the only test I was any good at was the softball throw. Can I squeak by on that score alone? I bombed the rest of the challenges. I'm in last place. I failed.
And I was lying. No one's going home. That was just a rational deception to make sure you gave it your all in the tests.
I'm surprised the rest of you didn't figure that out. I'm sorry, I guess I probably should have said something.
Yeah, you should have. That was pretty nerve-wracking, huh? Nah, I'm always down for a challenge.
That's it. We're done for the day. Pick up a syllabus in the classroom. Read it over before tomorrow morning. Midoriya, take this and go have the old lady fix you up. Things are going to be tougher tomorrow when your actual training begins. Make sure you're prepared.
I managed to make it through the first day, but there was so much I completely failed at. I'm starting out at the bottom. I've still got a whole lot to learn. If I'm gonna achieve my dream.
Aizawa, that was a rotten move.
All Might, so you were watching. No talk shows today?
A rational deception. That's cute, but you're not exactly known for being lighthearted. I read your file. Last year, you expelled an entire class of freshman students. You have no problem kicking students out. Anyone you deem unworthy. You were planning to send last place home. So that can only mean you see the same kind of potential in young Midoriya that I do.
What is this about? It almost sounds like you've been in his corner the whole time. Isn't it a little early for you to be playing favorites? He doesn't have zero potential, I admit. If that were the case, I would have sent him straight home after class without hesitation. It's cruel to let a kid keep dreaming of something that will never come true.
In your own strange way, you're a kind man, Aizawa. I know that. But clearly, we are going to have us a problem.
I'm so tired. Hey there, Ida!
How's the broken finger doing?
Oh, it's doing fine thanks to recovery, girl. Whoa, thanks. That feels so much better. But, I suddenly feel really tired. I need a nap.
My quirk stimulates your ability to heal, but healing takes energy. It's not my fault. That's just how the body works. Get too many big injuries, your stamina will be shot, and you'll die instead of
concerned by Mr. Aizawa's approach to class, but I trust the school's judgment. UA is the top program. Even so, lying is downright immoral.
I thought he was scary, but that's not it. He's just really serious about school.
Hey! Wait up, you two! Are you going to the station? I'll join you guys!
It's her again!
Oh, you're the Infinity Girl.
I'm Otaku Uraraka. Let's see, you are Tenya Ida, and your name is Deku, right? Midoriya?
Deku!
Yeah, isn't that what Bakugo called you? During the fitness test, he said,
Deku, you bastard!
right?
Oh, well, my name's actually Izuku. Deku's what Kachan calls me to make fun of me.
That sounds sportsmanlike.
Oh, I didn't realize that. I'm sorry. But you know what? I like Deku. It could make a great hero name. Plus, I think it sounds kinda cute.
Deku it is!
Just like that? Weren't you saying that it was an insult?
Paradigm shift! My whole world is upside down!
Wait, what?
I survived my first day at UA, even if I kinda failed. But you know what, All Might? At least I'm making some new friends. That's gotta be a good thing, right?
You don't have time to relax, Midoriya. Not yet. The real test begins tomorrow.
UA's Hero Course curriculum. There are normal core classes like English. They meet in the mornings.
Now, which of these 4 sentences contains a mistake?
So boring.
This really sucks. Hey, everybody, look alive! Grammar rules!
The relative pronoun's wrong in the last one.
Lay it on us!
We eat lunch in the main cafeteria, where we can buy pretty tasty stuff on the cheap.
White rice is the perfect comfort food, isn't it?
This is super good.
And then, in the afternoon, it's finally time. Hero Basic Training.
I am here! Coming to the door like a hero!
I can't believe it's really All Might! So he is a teacher! This year is gonna be totally awesome!
Hey, look. Is he wearing his Silver Age costume?
I'm getting goosebumps. It's so retro.
Welcome to the most important class at UA High. Think of it as Heroing 101. Here you will learn the basics of being a pro and what it means to fight in the name of good. Let's get into it. Today's lesson will pull no punches.
Fight training!
Real combat?
But one of the keys of being a hero is looking good. These were designed for you based on your quirk registration forms and the request you sent in before school started.
Costumes.
Get yourself suited up and then meet me at Training Ground Beta.
Yes, sir! My hero!
They say that clothes make the pros, young ladies and gentlemen, and behold, you are the proof. Take this to heart. From now on, you are all heroes in training.
Since I've been heading the induction going well,
This is getting me all revved up. You look so cool. Now, shall we get started, you bunch of newbies?
The clothing allowance. Before we enrolled at UA High, we submitted our quirk registration forms, which included physical measurements and any desired costume designs, to an exclusive clothing company designated by the school. With all that info, they created state-of-the-art costumes for us. I need to go to City Hall today and get my registration form for the clothing allowance. But I'm already registered as having no quirk. Oh no, what should I do?
Quirk registration? Yeah, you can update that, not a problem.
It's that easy?
You know how everyone's examined and registered when they enter elementary school? Well, there are plenty of cases where people discover that their quirks aren't exactly what they thought they were at first. You're allowed to revise your forms once or twice when you understand your powers better. Normally, they won't let you change it too much, but if you had none before, I'm sure they'll want you to update things. Look just marked in there and don't you want to...
Crap, I hung up on All Might! I'll have to apologize later. Hey, Mom!
Oh, good. You're here. Congratulations! I'm so proud you got into UA.
Is that a costume?
I guess I might have jumped the gun a little bit. I brought you food earlier, but you dozed off, and I maybe happened to peek at your notebook.
Seriously?
said to you. I think you might have felt that I gave up on you a while back. But now look at you. You persevered and kept chasing your dream like a real champion. I'm sorry, Izuku. And I promise I'll support you with everything I've got from now on.
It's a gift from my mom. So of course it's what I'm gonna wear. It's not state-of-the-art or flashy, but it means something to me. This is it. My hero costume.
Hey, Deku!
Uraraka!
Love your costume. Not too flashy, you know? I should have been more specific about what I wanted. This bodysuit is skin tight. Not really my style. I love this school.
You're so obvious. Now that you're ready, it's time for combat training.
Sir,
Oh, so that's Ida under there. He looks so cool.
this is the fake city from our entrance exam. Does that mean that we'll be conducting urban battles again?
Not quite. I'm going to move you 2 steps ahead. Most of the villain fights you see on the news take place outside. However, statistically speaking, run-ins with the most dastardly evildoers take place indoors. Think about it. Backroom deals, home invasions, secret underground lairs. Truly intelligent criminals stay hidden in the shadows. For this training exercise, you'll be split into teams of good guys and bad guys and fight 2-on-2 indoor battles.
Isn't this a little advanced?
The best training is what you get on the battlefield. But remember, you can't just punch a robot this time. You're dealing with actual people now.
Sir, will you be the one deciding who wins?
How much can we hurt the other team?
Do I need to worry about the losers getting expelled like earlier?
Will you be splitting us up based on chance or comparative skill?
Isn't this Cape Praise chic?
I wasn't finished talking. Listen up.
A script?
The situation is this. The villains have hidden a nuclear missile somewhere in their hideout. The heroes must try to foil their plans. To do that, the good guys either have to catch the evildoers or recover the weapon. Likewise, the bad guys succeed if they protect their payload or capture the heroes.
Sounds like a classic action movie setup.
Time's limited, and we'll choose teams by drawing lots.
Isn't there a better way?
Think about it. Pros often have to team up with heroes from other agencies on the spot. So maybe that's the reason we're seeing that here.
Yes, I see. Life is a random series of events. Excuse my rudeness.
No sweat. Let's draw!
Wow, what are the chances? We're a team!
Oh my gosh! I have to make a good impression on her!
I declare that the first teams to fight will be... these guys! Team A will be the heroes. Team D will be the villains. Everyone else can head to the monitoring room to watch.
Yes, sir.
Bad guys, you can go on in and get set up. In 5 minutes, the good guys will be let loose and the battle will start.
Yes, sir.
Young Ida, young Bakugo. The key to being successful in this challenge is to embody villainy. Think from the perspective of an evildoer.
Got it.
If things go too far, I'll step in.
Understood. Even though this is training, it pains me to be aligned with criminal behavior. So this is the weapon we must protect. Fake, of course.
Hey! Do you really think Deku has a quirk?
You saw how he threw that ball. Though I think his power hurts his body. Why is it that you seem to be especially angry when it comes to Midoriya?
Was he seriously just tricking me all these years? I'm gonna roast that damn nerd today!
You think they expect us to memorize this building's floor plan? It's so big. You know, All Might's just as cool in person as he is on television. I'm glad he's not threatening us with some kind of punishment like Mr. Aizawa. We can relax. Ah, you're sweating through your costume.
Well, it's just because we're up against Kachan. Plus there's Ida, too. We should be on our guard. Who knows what they'll pull?
Oh, right. Bakugo. He's the one who's
I'll end up more popular than All Might himself and be the richest hero of all time!
He can be a real pain, sure, but his strength and confidence and his ambition, not to mention his quirk, they're all so much greater than mine. But that just means I have to do better. I refuse to lose today.
So it's a fated battle between rivals.
Oh, not that I'm trying to get you wrapped up in my fight or anything.
Are you kidding? We're a team, right? Let's win this!
All right, let's begin the indoor combat training. Team A and Team D, your time starts now! Pay attention, kids. Think about what you would do. Young Midoriya, in this class you're just another student. I'll grade you as I would anyone else, without playing favorites.
And just like that, we're in.
Careful. There are a lot of blind spots. I still have basically no control over One for All. I can't risk using it. If I did, I'd probably end up killing someone. We'll just have to win with Uraraka's zero gravity, whatever I can do without a quirk. I've got to use my head. I took a lot of notes on indoor battles and fighting in tight spaces. I can do this. Uraraka, you okay?
I'm fine, thanks. Deku!
It's just my mask.
What's the matter, Deku? Afraid to stand up and fight me?
I knew you'd come at me first, and figured you'd try to catch me by surprise.
He almost got the joke on them.
Sneak attack, Bakugo? What kind of man pulls cheap crap like that?
It's a viable strategy. He's playing the part, acting like a true villain would.
It didn't work. Midoriya dodged him.
Look, there he goes. I won't hurt you so bad they'll have to stop the fight. Just close.
Wow! Look at those moves!
Impossible. How'd he know? He's not that good.
Kachan. You always use a big right hook to start a fight. I know, because I've watched you for years. I analyzed every amazing hero, even you. I wanted to learn everything I could about them. It was all in the notebook you burned and threw away. You can call me Deku, but I'm not the same helpless, defenseless kid anymore. You hear me? I've changed! From now on, Deku is the name of a hero!
You know what? I like Deku. It'd make a great hero name. Plus, I think it sounds kinda cute.
Deku.
If you keep on hurting him, then I'll stop you myself!
You're shaking in your boots. You're so scared. You want to fight me anyway?